4 years back in Australia, and my neck is stuck. I just feel like I'm just gonna suffocate. And my mouth has gone hard. It's just buzzed out of control now. I'm just burning all over and buzzing and burning, and the hospitals just turn me away and just say chronic goodbye. 4 years. After Dr. Harris in America, all this went away. And then Dr. Harris says I've still got Bartonella babesia and I need cancer looked into, and they just won't even look at me. And then the haematologist from the Martyr Icon, James Morton, rang me and practically had a go at me and was so rude on the phone and said, I deal with cancer. I'm saving people with cancer. I don't do Lyme. I don't do babesia. I don't do Bartonella. Wouldn't investigate anything, just threw me back to the neurologist, said he would pick up on anything if it was different, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, well, how is he supposed to pick up on things if the haematologists aren't helping? He refused to look at my smears for babesia. Wouldn't look into the cancer thing. I got paraneoplastic markers like emphysema and IgG, myelopathy, autoimmune inflammatory myelopathy. I got GAD65 rising. I don't feel anywhere bit like I did when I got back from America good. I feel just so inhumane what they've done and let me go like this, and it didn't have to happen. Like, you got people dying in Lismore Hospital of cancer, this late stage tick-borne disease, just let go, inflammation, chronic inflammation, tick-borne disease, effects on the bone marrow. It's just a disgrace. And I was a worker, and this is how they treat me. Then QBE sent me to the biggest assholes, assessors, that you could ever get sent to, that are the reason why I'm like this, because they said early on there was nothing wrong with me. I had a stiff neck and I'm depressed. Now I've lost all my jawbone, my spine is myelopathy. They just try and discredit every single doctor that was helping. Discredit that you even got anything wrong with you while I'm just suffering, and you can see it in my bloods. On the day of assessment, he practically said it was my fault that I didn't get any treatment because of the way I talk. Yet everybody with chronic tick-borne disease, people are dying. My friend died from Royal National Park, so it's his fault that he died as well. Like, they're just putting all the blame back onto the sickest patients. It's an absolute disgrace. And then we look up this guy's, what's it called? Bio. He says he does autoimmune that's not driven by infection. So why on earth are they sending me to these people? He didn't even recognize I had an acute UTI, and I ended up in hospital days after that assessment on IV because I got a rare bacteria, citrobacteria, which apparently is in low in cancer patients, AIDS patients and everything, and it's just opportunistic, and I can't fight anything. It's been happening I've been fighting infections for 14 years, non-stop, and inflammation. They didn't even recognise when I went septic, and apparently that's my fault according to this assessor as well. Like, this is what QBE are putting me through. The PTSD, let alone of what I'm going through physically, but the PTSD from sending me back to these same people that ignored my tick-borne disease at the start, the right treatments, because they don't understand it. They have no idea what they're talking about, because if they did, I wouldn't have got to this stage, and my mate wouldn't be dead from Royal, and people wouldn't be dying of this. They just refuse to look at literature. They refuse to look at when I was improving and documented improvements and the treatments that were working. They just shut everything down. And I can't sleep, I can't eat. It's so much. All I did was cry. All last night I'm in pain. All yesterday I was crying, and I can't even cry anymore today. Fuck. This is so fucked up. I can't even hold my head up anymore. I don't even know what to do anymore. The immunologist, the good one, says I got mast cell activation, then others just say no you don't. It's like I've had anaphylaxis after anaphylaxis after anaphylaxis, all because of the fucking ticks. Like, it's ruined my life.